Vinny, look me up. Big star, where'd you get those big stars? Big stars, where'd you get those eyes? Welcome to another pod of the Big. We are going to be talking about some important things today. Like healthiness isn't something that you could just do whenever you want. It's not like the weather. Also, we need to hold ourselves accountable when we're eating pasta. Like telling yourself it's okay to eat that pasta because it doesn't have this many calories is a lie. Pasta is bad. Find a way to order pasta that's not actual pasta, that's vegan pasta, so you can eat it and like it. Anything outside of that has carbohydrates in it, and carbohydrates are sugar. And sugar is diabetes. And diabetes is you're losing limbs and you're dying. So let's not lie to ourselves and pretend like all this bread and all this pasta and all this potatoes and all these things are okay. In moderation, anything is okay. But if you're just consuming pasta and pasta and pasta and pasta and pasta, and you're not consuming any type of vegetables or anything else, then you're preparing yourself for a casket. Let's not lie to ourselves. It's very easy for us to say, oh, I'm just going to eat this day and I'm going to eat this another day. Well, what does that mean? What does it mean? Pasta isn't good. And you need to limit that. So we're going to get into these conversations as of now because they're important and we need to talk about them, especially being, healthy people and trying to live our lives the correct way so we can live longer and stronger. Because as you start to get older, your body starts to deteriorate. That's the hands of time clicking the opposite direction. So we need to try to figure out a way so the hands of time can be clicking and we can be living and enjoying our lives. So what do I mean by healthy has to be daily, not temporary? I mean that it's very easy to start a diet and then to stop doing it because it becomes inconvenient and you don't want to do it. There's always times where we're in a position or we're in a place where we can't necessarily follow something 100% because there isn't what we typically eat or there isn't what we typically do there. That will happen from time to time. So you would just adjust and be smart. That's just another option. Or you would know how to limit your the amount of food you're eating and to eat portions, which is necessary and important. It's so crucial that you recognize the importance of you eating healthy every day, you following guidelines, you follow portions, and you do meal prep. And you prepare yourself for the week or the day, or you eat breakfast, you eat lunch, you eat dinner, you drink water, you have portions, you're consuming vegetables, you stop eating things you can't eat because you can't eat them and they're not good for you. Like, for instance, I don't eat sweets, I don't eat donuts, I don't eat pies, or I don't eat things like that. You know why I don't eat them? Because I know I'm not supposed to be eating them. Why I also don't eat them? People in my family have died from diabetes. I'm not going to be one of them. And if I want to live longer and stronger, I can't eat that. I have to exercise all the time, and I have to be healthy, and I have to be active for my own self, for me. And you have to do that for you. Because eating healthy, figuring out a way to balance all of it is kind of time consuming and it's just tiring. Let's not lie. Do we really want to be doing all this? Do we really want to be counting calories in the grocery store, actually looking at the calories of food before we buy it and eat it? No. Do we want to be searching for all the vegetable pastas in the grocery store? No. Do we want to be chopping up our own food and becoming our own secret kitchen network chefs? Probably not. No one wants to want to invest time and do all these things, but we have to. Like, I have all these cookbooks for all these different things to cook and to be healthy, for, eating meat free. I have all these plant-based books. I have all these things that I've consumed over the years that I have. I even have ones that are healthy cooking for me. If I'm making something and we're going somewhere, I have that alternative. I figured out how to portion out snacks and baggies and how to do things correctly. So I know I'm always following that guideline. Does that always mean it's easy? No, that's not what that means. It means I figured out how to do it. Has it been a trial and a tribulation? Likely, yes. Is it something I regret? No. It's all a learning experience. I don't think it's supposed to be easy, but I think we are supposed to figure out a way to navigate our own lives and find what works out best for us. I'm a busy person. As you can probably tell, I'm doing this podcast, I'm working, working out, living, just trying to, do whatever I'm doing on a daily basis. I'm pretty busy. Work takes up most of my day, and outside of that, I have a very limited amount of time to cook something and enjoy the rest of the little bit of time I have before I have to go to work all over again. I mean, that's basically a lot of people's lives, unless you're retired or you're living a dream life on some luxurious yacht somewhere, which is what we all want to be doing. So that's the goal in life, to get to that yacht or to get to that house by the water, whatever. Eating healthy every day, following guidelines, following structure, following a routine can be difficult at the beginning of that. But once you get used to it, and once a month goes by, 2 months, 5 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, once time goes by and you begin to pick up traits and you know how to eat your own segmented amount of food for you, it just becomes normal. And that's what this should become, normal. Being healthy should become normal. You know why being healthy should become normal? Because the opposite of being healthy is being dead. I hate to say it like that. I hate to be so vulgar in my wording about death, like it doesn't matter. It does. People can have heart attacks for no reason, no explanation. People can get diabetes, and nobody wants to be stabbing themselves in the arm with insulin. There's something called insulin resistance, and there's all these type of medical problems that you can get from not eating correctly, like PCOS and all these things that could really interrupt your life and just put you in a very bad, precarious position. That means that you're going to have difficulty having children, and you're going to have difficulty with a lot of other things as well. If you're a man, you might take on some of these horrible things that come from not eating healthy, and it's kind of difficult to get rid of that. I mean, but the best way you can get rid of any of these things is to become healthy, is to have a regimented way of eating, and it's to find a way to be your best, healthiest version of you. Water is essential. We need to be drinking all the water we can drink every day. Okay, we need to be eating lots of vegetables. We need to be consuming lots of fruits. We need to be making shakes for breakfast, or if you're going to have cereal, then you need to get the cereal that doesn't have as many calories in it, and you need to be thinking about getting something that's different. I've talked about, different things I consumed, and there's a lot of options. There's a lot of things you can do that's different than other things that you might not have done before. You need to be finding options that have less carbohydrates in them, because carbohydrates are sugar, and sugar is not good for you. So a cereal that I can tell you to eat, and he got rid of it. I'm trying to find the name of it. Give me one moment. Yeah, I can't find the name of the cereal. For the love of God. Magic Spoon. There's a cereal that tastes really good, and it took me a minute to find that email. But Magic Spoon is absolutely delicious. The cereal is really good, and I think you'll really like it. So if you're looking for a really good cereal to try that's kind of better than other ones you've tried before, try Magic Spoon. You'll really like it, and it's better than the cereals in the store. Now, you're going to have to buy it like 4 boxes at a time, and you're going to have to order it, but it gets delivered to your front door, and it lasts you for about a month. It's about $34, and it's totally worth it. Keeps you out of the cereal line at the grocery store, and keeps you eating something that you can't find there that tastes good has the regiments of fruity, tooty, looty, but isn't as bad or fat for you. So try it and see if you like it. Just saying, that's another option. So that is our conversation for the day. How to eat healthy and how to feel good about it. Anything is possible when you put your mind to it. And stay away from pasta. If you're going to have pasta, you need to go to Whole Food Provisions, like I told you, and order the pasta off there. It's about $8, but it's worth it, and it doesn't have any of the ingredients that regular pasta does. So go on there and get that pasta, or make your own pasta. Get a pasta maker, or get a spiralizer at home. Get a get a KitchenAid and get the utensil to make your own pasta, or get a spiralizer. And there's a couple of spiralizers that are cheap on Amazon, and they're also cheap on eBay, and you can find them in Target for like $8, $9. Get a spiralizer, make your own pasta, get some cauliflower, get some zucchini, make some zucchini noodles, get creative, stay away from pasta. It is bad, bad, bad. Look at the calories that's in pasta. That's what you're eating. That's in your body. You're consuming that. It's not good. Stay away from it. Make your own pasta. I know it's a little bit of work to do that, but trust me, do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth the insulin shots and the fact that you might not live as long as you could. Just stop. Anyways, it's that time of the day. I hope this helps you on your journey to live healthy, and to live happy. If we're going to live healthy and we're going to live happy, we need this to be something that we're doing every day, and it becomes normal, not something that we're not looking forward to this, and it becomes stagnant, and it becomes something like we're at work and we don't want to do it. That's not what this is. It's not a diet. It's a lifestyle. And diets don't work all the time, because they're diets. They're supposed to help you out for an extended amount of time and stop. If you want to be healthy and you want to live healthy and you want a life where you're in good shape and you can run and be active and do all these things, it can't stop. Food for thought, right? Well, thank you for tuning in to this Tuesday pod, and I will see you on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Bye. Thank you for tuning in. See you tomorrow, Veek Stars.